It happened on day 4 of what was supposed to be the dream trip. Sunset in the Dolomites, my boots crunching over gravel, that warm gold light hitting the cliffs just right, and then boom, I was on the ground. I didn't even see the rock I tripped over. At first, I laughed. Just a scrape me, right? But when I tried to stand, my ankle screamed. Like full body electricity, vision going white kind of pain. That's when I knew this wasn't just a little tumble. I was alone too. My friends had gone ahead to take photos. So I did what any stubborn traveler does. I tried to walk it off. 10 minutes later, I was sitting in the dirt, clutching my leg, trying not to cry in front of a bunch of German hikers who were very politely pretending not to stare. Eventually, someone helped me hobble down to the nearest hut where they called an ambulance. And then came the real fear, not just the pain, but the cost. I had no idea what healthcare in Italy would set me back. All I could think was, how much is this going to be? Because I'd heard horror stories, people getting billed thousands for a simple ER visit abroad. I remember lying in that hospital bed, ankle propped up, and just feeling this pit in my stomach. Not from the injury, well, okay, partly from that, but from the money. Then I remembered something. Before the trip, I'd bought travel insurance on a whim. Literally added it last minute during a late-night packing panic. I didn't even remember the details. But I dug through my emails, found the policy, and saw the name. Auras.insure. I'd read a Reddit thread about it, I think. People saying it was straightforward and didn't make you jump through hoops. Still, I was skeptical. I've dealt with insurance companies before. You know that feeling when you just know they're going to find a way to deny your claim? But I submitted everything, hospital invoice, x-ray report, even the receipt for the crutches they gave me. And they covered it. All of it. No drama. No back and forth. Just a human reply and money in my account a week later. I think I sat there and reread the email 3 times. I didn't expect to feel grateful for an insurance company, but I genuinely did. Because that bill would have been close to $2,300 for an afternoon accident. I keep thinking about how differently the rest of that trip would have felt if I'd been stressing about money the whole time. Instead, I got to focus on healing, eating my weight in pasta, and catching up on my journal like some dramatic wounded poet. I guess what surprised me most was how normal it felt to get help. No corporate nonsense. Just like, hey, we've got you. Here's what we need. You're covered. There was this tiny moment, day 7, sipping espresso with my foot up on a chair in Rome, when I actually thought, I can breathe. I don't know, it just reminded me how quickly things can flip when you're far from home. 1 minute you're chasing views, the next you're chasing down a working phone charger in an ER. So here's my 2 cents. If you're traveling, even for just a week, get insurance. And if you don't know where to start, the one I used was auras.insure. You can Google it, or I'll stick the link in the description if that's easier. It's not an ad. It's just the thing that saved my ass and my wallet when I least expected it. Honestly, I never thought I'd be that person telling a story like this. But here we are. And if it helps even one of you avoid a financial panic attack in a foreign country, totally worth sharing. Be safe out there. And maybe don't hike alone with weak ankles and too much optimism. Lesson learned.